Welcome to the news. I am Shawn Gardini, and here is some news. Janelle Wong, a professor of American Studies at the University of Maryland, College Park, has determined that black people are not the ones, by and large, perpetuating hate crimes against Asian Americans, but it is instead whites who are out here doing the most in terms of hate crimes against Asian Americans. She bolsters her statement with data from multiple sources and has concluded that 75% of hate crimes reported against Asian Americans are perpetuated by white men, barring the cases where race is unidentified. And according to Professor Wong, those viral videos you may be seeing of men from economically disenfranchised high-crime neighborhoods who often identify as people of color beating the shit out of elderly Asian women may, yes, be of a shocking nature, but keep in mind that one of the main factors driving such a thing to occur is the fact that such attacks taking place in high-crime neighborhoods are more likely to be captured by the Orwellian surveillance state that looms over such communities, leaving all of the attacks that occur against elderly Asian women by white suburbanites undetected and in the dark. Janelle warns us that these other bizarre occurrences that we may be seeing online of crazy black dudes attacking elderly Asian women and sometimes Asian men are not to be conflated with the more prevalent instances of shunning and verbal harassment occurring in the suburbs. It is important to keep in mind, notes Janelle, that the physically violent attacks against Asians that we are seeing online are due to very complex and nuanced factors that have little to nothing to do with race. In the other instances, especially in regards to the shunning, are largely due to white men, specifically those living in the suburbs, boiling with quiet rage over the thought of anyone who does not look like them or share their culture. In other news, the novel coronavirus was most likely not developed within a Wuhan lab as part of something called gain-of-functions research, in which infectious viruses are artificially enhanced and subsequently made more dangerous and infectious so that they can be better studied and observed. And Anthony Fauci, as director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, most likely did not oversee the funding of the very research project that allegedly got out of the lab and ruined the year for most of the entire world. Leading scientists are looking into this theory, but still largely maintain that the virus was started by people eating Pokemons in China, which is impolite to mention or bring up unless you are refuting the lab leak hypothesis, which leading experts are still looking into. Shifting gears here, the world's third largest diamond was discovered in a mine in Botswana and swiftly presented to the president for inspection. It has been reported that the diamond, again, the third largest intact single gem in the entire world, is bringing hope to a nation that is struggling. And for our final segment, a man in Slovakia was mauled to death by a large brown bear this week. He was discovered by his friends lying on his stomach off to the side of a trail. They reported that their friend had been bitten on his throat, bitten in the belly, and bitten on the ribs. And that's some news of our world. Until next time, I'm Shawn Gardini.